Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeff is back with another video. As I promised, if y'all been following along at home, I'm doing some good soups and good heavy hitting menu items to keep y'all warm in the next few days until I start my Super Bowl menu ideas coming up in this weekend. Probably this weekend I'll start. But I'm going to do about 4 or 5 items for the Super Bowl. That'll probably be next week and get you all the way up to Super Bowl Sunday, which is next Sunday. But anyway, this is the most requested soup by my neighbors, y'all. They probably calling right now. Hold on just a second. One day I'm going to put somebody on speaker and let them be on YouTube, make them YouTube famous. Okay, y'all, I'm back here. When I say one day somebody going to call, I'm going to put them on speaker, and I'm going to just make them YouTube famous, y'all. But anyway, back to what I was saying. This is the most requested soup by my neighbors in the winter time. It's just old school chicken noodle soup. I'm telling you, if you cold, if you just sick, and I always keep some in the freezer. I don't run out of my last bag, so that's why I'm doing the big pot to load back up. But this is a soup for you. It's so flavorful, so easy to make, number one. The longest part is just boiling the chicken, getting it ready before you add the vegetables. So all it is I use chicken thighs. You know I love chicken thighs. Number one, it's cost effective. Number two, to me, chicken thighs have the best flavor. It just does. It has the absolutely best flavor of the chicken. I use celery and onions. Also, I got garlic, but I don't have it out here. I'm going to put garlic in there. Got something left here. I'm going to put a little garlic in there. I'm going to put celery and onion, garlic, mixed vegetables. I like to add a little whole corn, plus my mixed vegetable corn in. But this here is so good. My neighbors love it because it soaks up all the juice, and it's amazing. So I use a frozen one. It's a sweeter. Sometimes the frozen, because in the summertime I use fresh. Right now corn is out of season. Even if you buy it in the store, it ain't good. And then I use the egg noodles, which is amazing in chicken noodle soup. It's the best noodles to me for chicken noodle soup. So I'm going to step off, y'all. I'm going to get the chicken. And sometimes these thighs are so big, I whack them in half. They little, like there's probably one on here that's small. Like this one here is small, it's okay. But when they big like this, I'll take the knife and whack them in half with my meat cleaver. Make them a little bit smaller so it eats better. Because I don't take the meat off the bone. You'll see in the end of the video. I keep the meat on the bone. I keep the skin on it, everything, y'all. It's a real hearty, authentic chicken noodle soup. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to step off. I'm going to chop up the celery and onions and get the chicken ready and clean and ready to be seasoned up. We're going to get this video started, y'all. Old school chicken noodle soup. Getting ready to get it going. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I am back here. I got all my chicken here seasoned up. I use my, cabbages and just salt and pepper on my chicken thighs. You can see I cut some in half. I took my cleaver and whacked them in half with these little smaller pieces. So now all I'm gonna do, I want to get a good sear on these chicken here. Busy today, y'all. Busy today here. Everybody know chicken soup is on the mend here. Okay. Let me get these started searing off here. Got me oil in there. So I want to get a good sear on this. I don't take my soup and just pour the chicken in there and then boil it. I like to build flavors, and y'all know me enough. I like to build flavors as the soup go along. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sear all these chicken thighs off, get them all browned off, nice, good color on them. Come back, we're gonna put our celery and onions in there, get them good and seared off. With the garlic in there. I'm going to put some water with some chicken. With chicken stock, if you have chicken stock. So y'all know I use my chicken bouillon. Then I'm going to simmer this for about 30-40 minutes till the chicken thighs get ready. Then I'm going to add my mixed frozen vegetables and corn to this. No, I'm going to add my noodles first. I'm sorry, let me back up here. I'm going to add my noodles to that, get it cooked. And then I add my vegetables last thing. So yeah. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to step off here again. Get these chicken thighs seared off. Then I'll come back when they take the last batch out. We'll put our celery on and we'll go from there. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back here. Okay, see that chicken here? I'm taking the last of it out. Put it on my pan here. And this is what you want now. Get a nice sear on it. What it does, see how pretty this chicken is? You creating a nice flavor for your chicken soup. That's a very important step. Okay, now next step here. I don't need all this chicken oil, so I'm gonna pour a little of it out. And my sauce, so I'm gonna burn my arm. Pour a little of that in there. All right. Now, that's all over here. Right here. Now, turn this back on. Leave a little of that good chicken. That's flavor there, y'all. You already know that. A little oil in there. Now we're gonna saute off our. See all that stuff at the bottom? That's all goodness there. So I'm gonna put my celery and onions in here, and garlic. We're gonna saute all this off, y'all. Garlic in here. Alrighty. We're gonna move this around here. We're gonna get a good, nice caramelization on this. Like I say, you just gotta build flavors. Don't just throw everything in the pot and boil it off. It's just not, your soup is just it tastes so much better if you just take a little time and make a few extra steps here to go the extra mile to make your flavors even better. See how it's getting all that good flavor off the bottom of the pot? See that? It's all gonna be flavor. Look at that. It's all flavor there, y'all. Get all that caramelized off there. All caramelized off. Meantime, let me get my water here ready to pour in here. You get all that. See how nice caramelization on them vegetables? That's what you want, y'all. Exactly what you want. Okay, now I'm gonna add my water to this. If you got chicken stock, you can add chicken stock. But you know I'm gonna add chicken base to mine. So I mean chicken bouillon to mine. So it doesn't matter. Get this all moving around there. See, all that goodness came off the bottom of the pan there. This gonna be your base for your soup right here you're building. Gonna be all your flavor for your soup right here, y'all. Okay. It's gonna be a chicken soup, not a chicken stew, so it's gonna be very liquidy. There's gonna be so much good stuff in here, you'll be amazed, y'all. You're gonna be absolutely amazed. Okay. This cup in here. Now I'm gonna add my bouillon. I keep saying bouillon. I guess you can. That's what it is. I guess in some aspect. Add that to that. Get that all stirred up in there. See how pretty that is already. I haven't even added nothing else yet. That's the main thing, to build your base. Now, if I had just took that chicken, y'all, just threw it in there and poured some water in there and just start boiling, you would have right now cloudy. You'd have a very cloudy stock right now. It'd be just cloudy and just look just horrible. This is how you build your base, build your soup base right here. Now this thing gonna have to simmer about 45 minutes. I'm going to add the chicken that I just seared off. I'm gonna add that back to this because we want to cook the chicken completely off, y'all. Gonna let it simmer about 45 minutes until it's done. So put all that back in there, and of course some of the liquid's gonna reduce. That's why I put so much in there, because you want to reduce, and then we're gonna add the awesome noodles to this and our vegetables. We're gonna have us a big old pot of what they call, y'all know, a big old pot of goodness. I should patent that, put all that flavor back in there, y'all. Don't forget that. Maybe I should patent that big old pot of goodness. See that? Now we're gonna simmer this. Put the lid on here halfway. Look at my time there. So I know when 45 minutes is up to come and check it, because I got other things to do right now. And I love these kind of videos, y'all, where I can just put something on the stove and let it simmer. You don't have to really watch it. Because chicken, ain't no way you can overcook it. There's no way you can overcook this chicken, so you can just cook it to death if you want to till it fall off the bone. So anyway, y'all, I'll be right back in about 45 minutes. We'll get the rest of this soup going. Old school soul food chicken noodle soup, y'all. Almost ready. Be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. Let's take the top off of here. Look what we got here. Like I told you, the liquid is going to reduce a little, which is good. We got a lot of other items to put in there. But look how that rich. You could eat it like this, y'all. You could just eat it just like this, actually. It'll be that delicious, y'all. Eat it just like this. But we're gonna build this even. Let me show you what else I did while I was waiting for this to cook in the last 30 minutes. This is my cornbread. I'm gonna share the recipe of this probably next month. This has cheese and curdled corn. I make this cornbread when I eat soups, beans, stuff like that. It has a cheese and whole kernel corn in it. It is absolutely amazing. It's something I kind of created and configured about 15 years ago. And I need to sit down and do the actual, because what I do, I just dump everything. You know how I do old school style. Just dump everything and mix it together. But I'm going to actually sit down later this month and configure the recipe up. Make sure it works correctly before I do a video and share it with y'all. Like all my other recipes. Every recipe that I write, I do a actual recipe, and I actually have one of my team members do it. To scale it out, and I do it exactly like I do in the description of the video, and I make sure it works before I actually print it out. And y'all will see I'm kind of different than a lot of other people. My recipe and the description is in the description of the video. I don't have you going to another link, going to another website. Everything is in one place. I think it's more user-friendly like that. I don't have you having to watch the video 100, which I would love you to do that, but I don't want you to have to watch the video 20, 30 times to catch the ingredients and stuff like that. That's why I don't do a lot of the ingredients. Some people get mad. Why you don't tell me what you're putting in them? Because I think it's more beneficial and it's easy for y'all to just click the description and just write it down or copy and paste it or however you want to do it, screenshot it, however you want to do it, and it's more easier for you, and that's why I do that. It takes a lot more time to do that. The easiest part of my job right here is cooking. The hardest part is sitting down, editing. I'm going to do a video behind the scenes, how much work it takes, and the writing the recipe, writing the directions, making sure everything is correct, nothing's missing, stuff like that. That's why I get a little irritated when people nitpick and certain things, what's going on in the video. They don't have a clue what goes on in making a YouTube, especially cooking channel, to make it successful, because it's more than just sitting in here and showing y'all how to cook something. There's a lot more than that go into it. To make it successful, I want y'all to not only know how I'm cooking it, but go back later and can read everything I'm doing. So, I don't know, we're just rambling on. Let me get to the next step here, y'all. Okay, I'm going to put my egg noodles in here next, because I want my noodles to get cooked before I put my vegetables in here. I'm going to throw these in there. And of course, you're right. If you're thinking, that's a lot of noodles. Now, this noodle is going to soak up a lot of this liquid, y'all. Look at that. And once it gets boiling here, it's going to take about 10 minutes here. The noodles get boiling here. And then we're going to add our vegetables to this. And this soup is going to be almost ready, y'all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the lid back on here. Let this come back up to a boil. Once some noodles are ready, we're going to add our mixed vegetables to this. And we're going to be ready to eat, y'all. Got my cornbread, like I say, is ready. It's cold outside. It's like 29 degrees high today in Katy. That's unheard of in the state of Texas, y'all. We ain't used to this kind of weather. But I got some good eating going on here. So anyway, y'all, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back here. Let me take the top off of here. And look what we have here, y'all. Oh, yeah, look at that. Now, the noodles are ready. Now, I'm going to throw my frozen vegetables in there. Get them in there good. And y'all can put any vegetable y'all want in this stuff. It's up to you. You can put some cabbage in. You want to put some cabbage in it, you can do that. Now remember that whole corn I had? These are what my neighbors love this one. They love the whole corn in there. It soaks up in there. Soaks all up into the juice there. Big old pot of goodness. Making a big pot. This thing gonna be pretty much gone, y'all. That's some chicken soup there, y'all. That is some chicken soup there. Oh yeah. Now, what I need to do, let me step off and let them vegetables come up to temperature. I just tasted it earlier. It's perfectly seasoned. I ain't have to add no salt and pepper, no nothing. Because you remember I put the chicken base in there, plus I seasoned the chicken. So you know that's going to be nothing but absolute goodness. Also, let me show you what we got going on here in KATY. I just took this out the oven. See this? Old school Texas pecan pie. That's going to be a dessert here. I did that many times, so yeah, I'm cooking up a storm here. Ain't nothing else to do today but stay at home here. Enjoy this cool weather. So I'm just, like I say, my neighbors love me. A lot of people didn't go to work today because the roads had a little ice on certain areas. A lot of businesses either closed or they open late. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to cover this up. Let this come back up to the simmer. Let the vegetables get up to temperature. And we're going to come back, y'all. We're going to taste this. And we're going to have a big bowl of, what I call it, goodness. We'll be right back. All right, we are back here, y'all. Look what we got here. Big old plate of goodness on a nice winter day. You can't go wrong with that. Got the corn on there, vegetables. Got the chicken on there. Also, here's my cornbread, y'all. Like I said, I'm going to do a video and recipe on there. You can see the whole kernel corn in there and the cheese in there. See the cheese in there? I like this because it eats so much better with this soup. So I will put a recipe later. I know people going to say, what's the recipe for? They're going to be asking. I tell you again, give me to next month and I'll get the recipe configured and I'll get it to y'all. The video and everything. I'm going to do a video on it. So let's get started here to eat this thing here. Oh my God. And what I like to do, y'all, take a little of my cornbread. I'll put it in here. I let that cornbread soak in there. Y'all close up. That's how I like to eat this particular soup. It's so much. The cornbread talk. The reason I put the kernel corn in there, it gives it some structure. And see how that chicken just falling off the bone. Falling off the bone, y'all. If you want a little bit more broth, of course you can add more broth. But for the thumbnail here, I mean for the showing here, I didn't put a lot of broth. I like more noodles and broth. I like using the egg noodles too. I think it eats better in the soup. You know there's no potatoes in here. You recognize that, huh? Because the starch is the noodles. I don't want to put too many starch in. One more bite. See that bite with that cornbread soaked in there? Hey, y'all. Good eating here, y'all. Good eating. Simple. Old-timey food. Nothing here on the plate that you probably don't have in your house already. Maybe the egg noodle. But other than that, everything else you should have already. And you see how simple it was to put together. So, anyway, y'all, let me close this video out. If you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please follow my other social media accounts, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2022, helping others with a purpose, Old School Soul Food. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.